Have you ever watched a movie named They Put Society?
No.
Okay, probably not all of you already watched it, but it's okay. I want to talk the character in that movie. He is called John Keating. On this movie, he is a teacher that said the iconic sentence. The sentence is, "Carpe diem, seize the day." The meaning is encouraging people to live in the moment, make the most of current opportunities, and not rely on the future. Inspired by that sentence, I want to say my line too. And with the weight of failure visit you, carry it as a proof that you tried. Hello everyone, my name is Alya, Aqila, and today I would like to talk about something that all of us have experienced: failure. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like no one sees how hard you tried? From the outside, people only see the result. They see when you fail, they see when you fall short, but they don't see the effort behind it. The late nights, the stress, and the self-doubt, the courage it takes just to keep going. This brings me to my main message. Failure is not something to be ashamed of, but something that proves we have the courage to try. Today, I would like to talk about three things. First, why failure feels so heavy. Second, what failure actually means. And third, how we should respond to failure. First, why failure feels so heavy. Sometimes, trying doesn't look impressive. Sometimes, trying is simply getting out of bed when everything feels heavy. Sometimes, trying is showing up even when you feel like you are not good enough. And yet, when things don't go the way we hope, people call it failure. But what they don't see is the weight behind that failure. Because if failure is not just a result, it is a story. It is a story of effort, a story of courage, a story of someone who dared to try. People often only see the breakage, not the resilience behind it. That is why failure feels so heavy, because our effort is invisible. Second, what does failure actually mean? Failure doesn't mean you didn't try hard enough. Sometimes it simply means you try it all, and trying is not easy. Trying means risking embarrassment. Trying means facing the best possibility of disappointment. Trying means putting yourself on a position where there might be things that don't work out. But still, you did it. You show up. And that is why I want to repeat this line again. And if the weight of failure visits you again, carry it as a proof that you tried. Because that weight you feel is not a weakness. It is evidence. Evidence that you step out of your comfort zone. Evidence that you care enough to give your best. Evidence that you refuse to stay in the same place. Third, how should we respond to failure? Sometimes we think success is what defines us, but actually it's how we respond to failure that truly shapes who we are. Failure will come back again and again. It doesn't knock politely, it doesn't ask for permission, it just shows up. Every day when it does, you have two choices. You can let it break you, or you can carry it. Carry it, not as shame, but as strength. Because if something feels heavy, it means it matters. It means you invest your time, your energy, and your heart into it. There is nothing cowardly about trying and failing. In fact, it takes more courage to try and fall than never try at all. Because when you don't try, you face failure, but you also face growth. But when you try, even when you fail, you get something. You get experience, you get strength, you get resilience, and most importantly, you get proof that you didn't give up on yourself. So today, we have talked about three things. First, why failure feels heavy, because people only see the result, not the effort behind it. Second, what failure really means. That is proof that we tried. And third, how we should respond, by carrying it with strength and continue to grow up. So the next time you feel like you failed, the next time you feel like you are not good enough, the next time like the weight becomes so heavy, I want you to remember this. And if the weight of failure visits you again, carry it as a proof that you tried. Carry it proudly, because not everyone is brave enough to try. But you are. And what? And that is something truly worth to being proud of. Before I end this speech, I want to share something I learned on this public speaking. First, I understood that a good speech needs a clear structure. First, introduction, body, and conclusion. I also learned the importance of strong opening, clear main ideas, and repeating key messages so the audience can remember them. To improve my speaking skill, especially in using voice control and gesture, I also become more confident in speaking English. I felt tripped, I felt nervous, and was afraid of forgetting my line. So I look like I'm for reminding. Yeah. That is all from me. Through this speech and reflection, I hope we can all learn that failure is not something to be feared, but something to face off. That's all for me. Thank you.